In this tutorial, we want to look at a path effect or LPE, live path effects knot in Inkscape. We'll be using it to draw this logo here. I'm using Inkscape 1.0. Now we start by going for our ellipse and a circle tool, and then we draw an ellipse. We don't need the fill, so just go here and remove the fill, and then we go for the selection tool, select it, and then go do a duplicate. So edit duplicate. Now go to object, transform, and then here put for angle, put 30 degrees, and then choose clockwise or counterclockwise. It's not important. I will start with counterclockwise. I do and apply, and then one behind the original one, I now give it a clockwise rotation as well. Now we end up with this with both objects selected. Go to path, combine. Now we are going to now give it the path effect. So go to path and then go to path effects. This dialog box opens, and then go to plus, and then what we want to use is the knot. So click it. Now you see that when you click it, it already gives you these things here, making gaps here. Now let's look at the box itself to understand what it's doing. Go for your edit path by nodes tool, and then you see this thing here. This is the switch size, so it's 15. You can change the size if you want, and then its function is that you can move it as if you touch this here. This is a smooth node, and then you want to you can use it when you touch a Bezier segment. So if you look here, there is this hole here whose color is a bit different from the other nodes here. These are the in the Bezier segments. When you click them, maybe for example, you see when I clicked, the switcher changed. If I click again, it will close it. It closes the gap, and then I can click it again and go back, and you can move it to another place and do the same in case you want to close the gaps. You understand? In case you want to close a gap between something, you can just click it, and then it will just close the gap for you. For us, we don't need to close any gap. Now the gap here, this is the gap length is 3. You can change it to, you can reduce it. As you reduce it, you see the gap is closing. I bring it back to 3, and then in units of stroke width, that is this. If you uncheck it, the gap, the width of the gap, you see they say that the gap width is given in multiples of stroke width. When unchecked, document units are used. So that when you uncheck it, it just doesn't consider the 3, and then it uses only the document units. So I will check it. I want a bigger gap. If not, you can just uncheck it depending on when you are using it. So I check it, and then they say that both gaps, use gap in both intersections. You see the gap here, it chose to cut this in this way and left this one uncut at the intersection because it was doing the cuts at the intersections. But if you want that both gaps, we get both gaps, then you press this so that it cuts this and this, and then it will cut this as well. So this is how you can use this. Okay, and the last one is groups inverse. This you use when you have the stroke weights that are different, but our stroke width here were the same. So if we check it, it gives us no effect. Okay, so after, if you are satisfied with what you've done, you just go to path, object to path, to change this to a normal path. And then because I want to color it, I go to path and then I do break apart so that I can color each one with a different color. Now these are strokes, so you have to go to shift and then you select one. So okay, you select and go to shift and then choose the color that you want. The same thing, I select this and I go to shift and choose this, the color I wanted, and then I select this and then go to shift and color it yellow, and this I choose and then go to shift and I colored it orange. So when you are done, you can just select everything and then go to object group, and then you have your logo. So this is how you can produce this logo and how you can use the not path effects in Inkscape. Thank you for watching. Please help me by subscribing to my channel. I appreciate your presence. Thank you. Bye.